welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. My name is Lily, and for those of you who are returning, thank you so much for dropping by today. For today's video, we're gonna do an unboxing. I just received this item today and I'm so excited. I really wanted to open it, but I wanted to do a video so we could open this together. And it's definitely something that I have wanted for a couple years now, but I just never pulled the trigger because it's really expensive. But we'll get into the details of, why I purchased this and, all that good stuff. So grab a coffee, grab a tea, grab a snack, and let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, so I just wanted to give a quick disclaimer. I'm looking at the lighting right now. It is currently nighttime. It's super dark outside, and I apologize. I just really wanted to film this video because, like I mentioned earlier, I did just receive this item today and I wanted to look at it. But I just got off from work, so it's kind of dark. It's really dark, so I apologize if you're seeing shadows behind me, but hopefully you can still see the true color of the item. But basically, if you had watched my last video, I mentioned very briefly in there that I had purchased a VCA item, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. I'm so thrilled to be sharing this with you, and I think, I'm really excited about it. So we have here the box. So let me just tell you really quickly about it that I actually did go in store to try it out first because I wanted to make sure that this was the right size, the right color for me, and how I wanted to stack it potentially in the future. So I did go and try it out in store, and then I actually had asked them to basically extend the chain a little bit. So I think normally it's 16 inches or something like that. I will put the exact item in the description below so you can also take a look at that and purchase that if you're interested in getting one similar to this. But basically I had asked them to extend the chain, and so I wanted to extend it to stack it for that very specific reason, and I didn't want it to be the same length as some of my other necklaces. So that's why it got shipped to me, and that's why I didn't get it the day of when I went there to look in store. So yeah, it arrived, and I took out the outer box. Of course, it's discreet, and this is what the inner box looks like. Hopefully you're able to see. It just basically says Van Cleef and Arpels, and yeah, let's go ahead and open it. So basically it does come in this really pretty box, and you know what I just realized? So I'm getting married in January next year, and it is the color of my wedding. We have it in sage green, and I think this is definitely sage green. I didn't even think about it, but yeah, it's such a pretty color. So how you open it, and also just really quickly, this is my first ever Van Cleef item. I've never purchased Van Cleef. I've always admired it from afar for many years already, but they're so expensive. And like I mentioned, I wanted to get this item when I felt like I actually truly deserved it. And then I'll explain a little bit more later about, why I feel like I kind of deserve this item now. Anyways, let's go ahead and open up this box. And like I mentioned earlier, I haven't seen this. I haven't opened it. So we're doing this all together. So when you open this, ooh, excuse me there, this is what it looks like. So you basically have this very pretty, I think this is like the instruction manual or something. Yeah, this is what it looks like. Just give me a few moments. I just want to admire it. It is packaged so cutely, and this is what the top part, so lays on top like that. Let's go ahead and open this together. I'm just gonna flip this around here and kind of see what they include in this item. So just like that, open it from the back here. Okay, so in here we have a couple items. We have first, I assume this is the travel pouch or the storage pouch, so we can open this. It just looks like that. And this is silver hardware inside, and you take this out, and yeah, and I guess you basically just store your item here. And then you basically put it in your travel pouch, and then you can take it with you, or you could just store it at home or something. Very soft. I don't know what material this is, but it's very, very, very soft. And this one I assume is probably just my receipt. Yeah, it's basically, no, it's a certificate of authenticity. So it basically gives you the serial number, the reference number, the date of purchase, and it has a stamp of where it was purchased. I'm not going to show that just because it's the serial number and all that good stuff, but it does have like this little tab up here, and this is what the back looks like. All right, and then what else do we have in here? Oh, okay, so this probably is the storage one to keep at home. This probably is the travel one, I think. Let's take a look. So like I said, this is my first Van Cleef item, so I have no idea what's normally included. So let me know if this is kind of what you would expect. I mean, you know, if you have one of these as well. But oh, okay, so it comes like this. This is like a little brush. Oh, that's super cute. I wonder why you need the brush to clean off, I don't know, dust and grit or something. So this is the cleaning kit, and basically just like that. And it has it in obviously various different languages. It just says, we invite you to follow the Mason's recommendation for use and care through this QR code. Okay, cool. So basically you take your phone, you snap the QR code, and it's probably going to tell you how to clean it. But basically you have this, you have a little cleaning cloth, and then you have a cute little cleaning brush. It kind of looks like a makeup brush for your, you know, eyes, but yeah, it's a little cleaning brush. Isn't that adorable? Okay, cool. So never mind. This is a cleaning kit. Scratch what I said earlier. That's adorable. Okay, great. So that's all that came in here. So now let's go ahead and unbox this. I'm so excited. It's just such a cute and pretty little bow. Okay, I'm so excited. Yeah, I don't know why I never realized this is the wedding colors. So, so funny. Okay, so basically I took that out, and it is secured by another bow. So that was the bow that secured it to the bottom of the box. And yeah, it's a huge box for such a small item. But yeah, it has a little butterfly. Isn't that just so adorable? Super, super cute. Okay, let's go ahead and open this up. I'm so excited. All right, let me just open this up off camera so you're not just waiting here while I'm opening this. Give me a moment. All right, so I have removed the bow or the ribbon from the box. And let's see what it looks like. All right, so there's the box. And what did I get? You probably, this just fell out. It's so pretty. So I got the vintage Alhambra in Onyx. And the Onyx one, it comes in yellow gold only. The carnelian one, which I was also thinking about, it comes in rose gold. But I tried it and I felt like, you know, it's really beautiful, but I feel like the Onyx probably could match more. So this is what it looks like. It is so pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and take this out now. So when you take it out just like that, you obviously have the box, you have the, you know, the name, logo, and essentially what I asked was that it got extended. So let's see how this looks. I'm just gonna take it off. It's really interesting. So I was chatting with the sales associate the day of, and I was, you know, asking her, because she told me she worked at Cartier, she worked at Tiffany, and now she's currently a sales associate at Van Cleef. And I was asking her, well, from her experience, which, you know, which fashion house does she like recommend in terms of like quality, in terms of, you know, I guess, yeah, quality essentially. And she said one thing that was interesting. She said, and you know, again, this is just something we had a conversation with. I don't know if it's true, but she mentioned that the quality of Tiffany & Co. has actually gone down over time. And she said that Cartier and Van Cleef are actually still very good. But that's from her personal experience working there. She didn't really give me details, but that's what she said. And it was interesting because I do have a Tiffany & Co. Actually, I'm not wearing it right now. This is not it. But I have a Tiffany & Co. necklace that my fiance, then boyfriend, gave to me as a gift. And it's also 18 karat yellow gold. But when you compare that yellow gold with the Van Cleef one, it's actually a lot lighter. But supposedly this is also 18 karat yellow gold. That one is also. But she did mention, yeah, even though it's similar, it's all like 18 karat yellow gold. The different, you know, fashion houses or the different brands, they actually the coloring of that metal is different. So I'm not exactly sure why. There must be, I don't know if it's different grades of 18 karat yellow gold or what, but she says, yeah, it's different. And so when you compare those colors, it's actually very different. This one's like a much more yellow gold compared to the Tiffany & Co. one. But basically this is what it looks like. So pretty. So like I mentioned earlier, I had asked for an extension because I wanted it to be a little longer, just because this is the vintage one. It's not the Sweet Alhambra. So the vintage one is a bit larger than the Sweet Alhambra. And because it's a larger pendant, I wanted it to sit a little lower. And so what happened was that they basically added you know, an extra inch for me. So now it's 17 inches. But I also do have the option to use I'm sorry, let me just do this so it's easier for you to see. I do have the option to use the shorter link here, so I could technically have it tighter, but I like just the idea that, you know, or the option that I do have a longer length here. And then essentially on here, there is the serial number on this bar here, and then on the clasp, the lobster clasp. Is this what you call lobster clasps? I'm not sure. I apologize for my nails also. I need to go in for a manicure, but yeah, I just haven't had a chance to do it yet. But that clasp, I think it also does say VCA. It has a VCA logo on that diamond shape over there. If you can see it, that diamond sort of shape, right, like attached to the clasp, it has a VCA logo engraved on it. So that's very nice. But yeah, let me go ahead and put this on and I'll be right back to show you what it looks like. All right, I'm back now. So I didn't take off my original necklace because I just wanted to give you sort of like a reference point of how it might look stacked with something else. I actually really wanted to stack this, the Van Cleef one with basically either this one or the one my fiance gave me, just because it's meaningful. This jade pendant here, if you can tell, it's actually was from my grandmother. She passed away actually, and it used to be on, it was one of the heirlooms. It used to be on like the hat like of her father, like back in, you know, China. The men used to wear hats and they would put like a jade or like some sort of precious stone in the middle, and this actually came from that. So it does, you know, mean quite a bit, and so I wanted to stack it with it, but I'm not sure how. I feel like this looks kind of interesting just because the jade is green. I think if it was like maybe white or gold or like some other color, maybe it might look better. I don't know, what do you all think? But essentially I have it on a shorter length now. I just, you know, made it tighter, but essentially this is what it would look like. So if I didn't have this, you know, it would basically look like that. So this is on the longest chain currently for basically the 17-inch one, and this is how it would look, and this is how it would drop. But let me go ahead and take off this necklace, and I'm going to put this one onto a shorter chain so you can see, or the shorter length so you can see how it looks. So I'll be right back. All right, I'm back again, and I actually just combed my hair a little bit if it looks a little different because it was so frizzy. But yeah, so I took off the original necklace I had on prior to filming this video, and now I have on just the Van Cleef, and this is what it looks like, and it is on the shortest length, which I actually think might be the 16-inch. I think it is a 16-inch, but I'm actually not sure now anymore because it does look quite short, huh? I don't know if this was the original length. I feel like this is shorter than the original length when I tried it. I feel like this might be shorter than 16 inches, but I'm not sure. But you know, I think that if you are interested in an item like this, you should definitely go into the boutique and try it out and try out the different lengths to kind of confirm what you want it to be. Like if you are okay with the original or if you want it lengthened, I think you can lengthen a maximum of 2 inches. That's the most you can do. And you do have a year's period from the date you purchase it to do that free of charge. Once you pass that date, I believe it's $200. At least that's what the sales associate told me. So yeah, this is what it looks like. I'm sorry, I know like the lighting probably isn't the best right now because it is night and I'm using artificial light with indoors. So I don't know if you're able to pick up like the gold, but like the chain is very, very beautiful. And it kind of just looks like it's floating right now, but it's just so pretty. And the reason I really like this one, obviously, because, you know, first of all, it is a larger stone, and I feel like it pops a little bit more. So if you just wanted to wear this by itself, it doesn't look super small, but I think that the Sweet Alhambra one looks really beautiful too. It's very dainty. I think it just depends on the look you're going for. But for me personally, I also really enjoy the fact that it's basically in place. It's stagnant, right? It's not moving because it's not like the pendant can move. It's like set in place. So no matter how you move, it's not like the pendant's going to go here or go here. It's basically by the force of gravity, it's going to stick, kind of like lay center for the most part on your neck, unless you're sleeping or, you know, you're jogging or whatever. But for the most part, it's going to stay like this. Now, the other reason is because, like I mentioned, I've been like eyeing this piece for a long time, and I actually put it into my little journal to say, hey, like I wanted to like track the prices of it. So just last year, it was like $100 or $150 less. It's already increased in price by $150 or USD since last year, 2023. And I was just thinking, you know, I could technically wait until next year when it's more like official for the reason I got this, but I didn't want it to increase another $150 by the time next year came when I knew that I wanted to get it. And so that's why I purchased it now, because it is almost end of the year and I don't know if the prices are just going to increase again. And it is an expensive piece, you know. This was like I don't remember. I think it was like 2,900 or something before tax. And then after tax, it was a little over 3 grand. And again, of course, tax, like, you know, wherever you live, like if you lived in Oregon, be tax-free, which would be ideal, right? But yes, I paid some taxes on this because I'm in California. But I just think it's super, super pretty. So yeah, I'm really excited to wear this. I got the Onyx also because I think Onyx is a fairly universal color. Obviously, it's black. You can pair it with any color, but also because it's more hard wearing. So the mother of pearl is beautiful. It's white. It's luminescent. I think it would brighten up your entire, like, you know, face and everything. But the mother of pearl is actually very, it's a lot more fragile than the Onyx in terms of like when it touches water and everything. So you should take it off. When I spoke with a sales associate, she did say that she has the Onyx. She also has a carnelian one, but she says she's like, it's okay. You don't have to take it off when you go shower. I know that when I've, you know, read other things, people have said that, oh, you should actually take it off anytime you do anything with water, which is not feasible for me because I'm very lazy and I'm not going to go take on and take off my jewelry that I plan to wear. Like if it's a ring, it's a lot easier. If it's a bracelet, it's a little bit more. If it's earrings, it's a little bit more. A necklace, yeah, like it's just effort, right? It's very minimal effort, but like add on all the time that you would need to put it on, take it off. It just gets very annoying for me personally. So I'm not going to do that. So I plan to wear this in the shower. I plan to wear it when I gym. The only thing I will say is I will definitely not wear it if I go to the beach, and I will not wear it in the swimming pool. But for regular water, I plan to just like, you know, wear it. The other thing is if this does like crack or break or anything, it as in the stone itself, the sales associate did say that, you know, if you want to replace it, you can just bring it to Van Cleef and they'll replace it for you. The vintage size one, this one that I have, it's going to be 200 USD to replace it, which I actually don't think is bad. And then the Alhambra, the sweet Alhambra size, I think it's like 150, I believe is what she said. I don't know if that varies across different states, but that's what it is in the Bay Area in California. So that's the number I was given. And yeah, so I think that, you know, if you buy a piece, you really want to enjoy it. I really want to wear it. And, you know, I have so many things going on that I'm not going to remember to put it on and take it off. So I just plan to wear it with me all the time, except in the rare cases that, you know, I go into a swimming pool or if I go to the beach, because I don't want to lose it and I don't want the chlorine to like make it brittle. So yeah, I'm really excited. So I probably will do a review of the item like maybe 6 months, a year into wearing it. I actually plan to do a like fine jewelry as well as like, you know, vermeil gold-plated jewelry, like daily jewelry that I like to wear. Maybe a separate video for that, hopefully before the end of this year. It's just been really busy for me lately. And I'll hopefully also provide a quick life update in another video before end of this year as well. But yeah, I got this and let's go into it. I got this item because if you have been on this channel and you've been watching all the videos, you know that I actually, not recently, about October last year of 2023, decided that I wanted to go into healthcare, that I wanted to go into nursing, and I was taking all the prereqs since October of last year through this year. I'm still taking it. I have 3 more classes I need to finish and they're in progress, but I've been applying essentially to nursing schools, and I got into one of them. I applied to quite a few and I'm still waiting on majority of the responses. I got into one, I got rejected from one. I'm gonna make a separate video about that, but I think I'm gonna make that on a new channel for nursing, like vlog nursing journey. I think that'd be relevant because I think that would really help folks who are interested in also making a transition in their career, midlife or something. So I want to do something dedicated to that. But yeah, I got into nursing school. I got into Northeastern in Boston. So that's going to start in fall of 2025. I'm so excited. But it's for the direct entry master's program. It's for the nurse practitioner program track, and it's for acute neuro, which is what I really want to focus on. But you know, it is in Boston. It's a beautiful city. and my fiance spoke a lot about it, and, we're just trying to figure out what to do. If I can get into any schools closer to home, there might be a chance that maybe we might stay here. But I don't know, that's all up in the air. But anyways, I know that I got into at least one. So I'm gonna start nursing school next year. And I got this to commemorate that just because it's such a huge, basically decision to go into a different field completely. And I'm in my mid-30s now. And, it's not, it's not something easy, but I think that what makes life so amazing is the fact that, as a human being, as long as you're able to walk, as long as you're able to see, use your brain, you have hands, you have feet, you have passion, you really can do anything. I truly believe that. And I probably preach that on this channel a little bit every here and there, or every now and then. But I just think that you really have the capacity to do anything. So don't let anyone or anything tell you that you can't, no matter how old or how young you are. As long as you're not hurting anyone, you're not doing anything illegally, you're being good to yourself, you know that this is the path you want to go. I mean, by all means, you should go for it. So yeah, I would love to talk about my journey and then also what it took to get to that. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. And I thought that because it was such, it's such a big change in my life that I wanted to remember it. And I think that jewelry is a wonderful way to do this. I know that has been predominantly a bag channel, but I also really love jewelry. And I think that jewelry is something that you can wear every single day versus a bag. Like, I like to alternate and change it, but jewelry, I have it on me. And also moving into healthcare in the future, I didn't think about getting a bracelet or a ring, even though I like those also, because I'll be using my hands a lot. And I think that jewelry, or a necklace actually, works very well because it's on my neck. It's not going to be in the way for the most part. Probably there will be cases where I can't wear it, but for the most part, I can wear this. And I think it's a beautiful item. And yeah, I'm just really excited to share all this with you. So hey, you also, I'm inserting this quick clip in because I actually just finished and wrapped up the video, and I realized I never told you the fact that I had actually sold one of my bags to purchase this because I didn't want to go into and dip into the savings to purchase this, especially since I'm not really working right now, at least working a full-time job. So essentially, I had sold one of the more expensive items in my collection, and I actually had sold the Chanel 19 small, and I just wanted to provide a quick update for that, just because I mentioned that in my last video and I didn't talk about it in this video. The reason, because I have just not use that bag at all. It is a beautiful bag. It is my COVID bag. It was my COVID bag, and that was the first bag I purchased during COVID, and that's what set off all this bag passion craze that I've just been purchasing a lot since. And I feel like, it's a gorgeous bag, but it doesn't really deserve to just sit there. So for me, I've come to realize that for all these bags that are just really expensive and really beautiful, if I buy them brand new, I just coddle it. I don't want to use it because I'm afraid I'm going to damage it, and it was just so expensive. So I've actually kind of figured out that, if I were to buy a bag that was secondhand or pre-loved, but also a luxury item, I actually won't feel as bad taking it out, and I'll actually use it more. I think it's a completely psychological thing for me personally. So unless it was gifted to me by someone special, like a family or whoever, or friends or whatnot. But essentially, I just did not use that bag, and it was just sitting there for 3 years, no, 4 years, because it was COVID, was 2020. So it's been sitting there for 4 years, and it was the first bag that I talked about on this channel. So if you're interested in that, you can go check it out. It's my first bag, first video. And I just never used it. So I thought, I really wanted this item, and I know I would wear this and I would actually get my ROI on it because I would wear it every day versus that bag that was just sitting there. So, and also the fact was, it's a beautiful bag, but it was the logo, the CC was so loud and in your face that, I just don't really want to have a very, carry around a really loud bag these days. So I thought it was just, not really reflective of my personality anymore. That's why I, released it into the wild, not into the wild, but released it into someone else's bag collection so they could enjoy it. So yeah, I used the funds from that bag to purchase this item. There was some leftovers, so I did, get a couple other bags that I'll talk about in a future video, near future video. Yeah, so I just wanted to insert that in here. So if you have any questions about the item itself, let me know. If you are interested in potentially, watching a nursing vlog, you know, mid-career change into healthcare, let me know also so I can kind of gauge the interest in that to make this new channel. I'll definitely link it to this channel as well, so you can also toggle between it if you're interested. But I think that would be, yeah, I would love to share my experience and hopefully be able to help someone else who's interested in a similar pathway. But other than that, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for dropping by. If you liked the video, please give me a like. If you're new and like this type of content, consider subscribing. I try to do videos once every week or once every 2 weeks, but I'm trying to work out the schedule and try to get content out to you all. So yeah, wherever you are, as always, stay healthy, happy, and safe, and I will see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.